freshman matches.
I know that we strategically did that.
I see. Very good. All right, our next student athlete being honored is Ryan Rollins. Ryan Rollins will be attending the University of Toledo next fall in men's basketball. Ryan has been integral in our team for really the last 3 years. Last year, unfortunately, Ryan had an injury during the season, but this is the type of person Ryan is. You talk about being a teammate again. Ryan, from the day he got hurt against Roseville, was in rehabbing himself, even when players were out practicing, in between when players were practicing, icing, doing ice baths, doing stretching, doing therapy and stuff, to get himself back ready to play. The injury he sustained is an injury that would have kept most people out the rest of the year. But Ryan was determined to get back in there, not just because he loves playing basketball, but because he wanted to be there for his teammates. And Ryan was able to come back late into the playoffs, into our district playoffs, and unfortunately, the injury just wouldn't allow him to be able to play at what he normally does. If you've never seen Ryan play basketball before, it's a treat to watch him play. Ryan plays effortlessly, both on the offensive side and the defensive side, and he can score. And I've been doing basketball for well over 30 years, coaching the college level, the semi-pro level, and he is one of the best mid-range scorers I've seen in a long time. So, Ryan, we're excited for you. Create great memories this year for yourself and for the team. Parents, I'm excited for you guys too. I know it's been a little bit stressful for you. Coach Toko, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. You know, it's the same thing that the message that the grants, I think, it's the same thing you guys went through. This is a stressful time. A lot of people don't realize when you get recruited as heavily as some of these student athletes do in this room, you don't realize the stress it puts on the family, the stress that it puts on the player, the parents. So this is a culmination of all of that. This is a great day. This is a day that, we have seen Ryan grow from, he's been playing here in our district since 6th grade, and he's done so much. He's accomplished so many things. I don't have the list of accomplishments in front of me, but he is the only 4-year player on the varsity to ever go through Dakota. As far as my knowledge is concerned, at least has played in the last 15 years. He was a contributor as a freshman, and he had a small injury. His sophomore year will go down as one of the best years to ever here in Dakota. As a sophomore, he was all-state honorable mention, first team all-county, all-division. He put himself on the map as a sophomore in a year that will not soon be forgotten. We hope we forget about it after his senior year. That's the idea. And then last year as a junior, obviously had a great year, and as Coach Demers said, went through a traumatic injury which held him back. But I can tell you this summer, just as I've seen Cam do at the national level, I saw Ryan do at a national level that I've never seen a player here at Dakota do. He went down to a national tournament and pretty much dominated that tournament. And he became, basically, he got on the map as far as the national scene was concerned. He was one of the most highly recruited athletes to ever come out of Dakota. He decided on Toledo, which I think is an excellent, excellent choice. And it does relieve a little bit of stress now going forward just to play basketball. As Mr. Demers said, I could go over all of his accomplishments, all of his points scored, but I feel when he graduates here come June of 2019, he will be the best basketball player to ever come out of this school. You can give him a clap for that. Points per game, rebounds, assists, steals, he does it all. He's improved his game tremendously, and then, like I said, at the national, the state, and obviously our city and our county has been recognized for so many things. I'm so happy for Ryan. I'm so happy for his parents, Chris and Tony. You couldn't ask for better parents as far as this process has been concerned, to be able to keep Ryan's head level. And that's the biggest thing. Most kids at his, be able to play at the level that he plays at. And you guys, your teammates that are back there can attest. Most guys at his level don't have the level-headedness that he has. The big head is usually what comes about from somebody at that talent. That doesn't come from Ryan. Ryan's a great teammate. Ryan's an excellent person. He's a 3.0 student. we couldn't be prouder to have him for at least one more year, and we'll follow him for as many years as he's at Toledo. Hopefully, he gets that 4-year degree and goes on to bigger and better things. So, congratulations to Ryan. Why don't you get one with just the parents? Let me get one with just the parents first. Okay.